Hello, I'm the Accidental Bookseller. My name's Paul. Welcome to the channel. I've gone and done it again, 30 books for £3. I did the 4 for 40 the other day, and after that I had another 20 in reserve, and I've just gone back and got another 10. I felt I wanted some more children's books because I'm doing a refresh at the weekend of the shelves that I rent in Sedbergh, and I just felt that I needed a few more prime children's books that are more shiftable in a month than the ones that I had all ready to take up there. They're all right at a push, but they might take a bit longer to sell. I just wanted to see if I could get hold of some more prime shiftable stock. So I've got another 10 books for £1. Some are children, some are not. So I've got 30 books to go through with you. So here we go. First book, David Walliams, The Blunders. I don't think this has been read. Those marks are where the pictures coincide with the edges of the page, and there's very little creasing on the dust jacket. So I think I'm safe charging £3 for that. I think that'll go at £3. David Walliams isn't a fast seller, but he sells. Next book is John le Carré Silverview hardback. These stickers come off easy. Almost the same time last year, I got a John le Carré Silverview in hardback. It was at the Sedbergh Book Fair, and somebody was selling, I think it was something like 3 books for £4 or something. And I was doing a refresh the same day, so I actually got the John le Carré book in the 3 for £4 deal, and immediately took it with me stock to the Sedbergh, the bookshop, priced it at £4.50 or £4. Might have been £4 because I think I remember regretting not selling it for more, and it went pretty sharpish out the door. I mean, I think it was quite new last year at the same time, but I think I'll be pretty safe pricing that at £4.50. Famous Five on a Secret Trail. Nice. I think it's previously been sold for 35p somewhere. Years ago, probably. 19. This edition first published in 1970. This is the 27th impression, 1988. So it's 37-year-old. Probably £2.50 or £3. I've got quite a few Famous Fives already up there, so they're hanging around a bit. So they don't generally hang around for so long, but they are at the moment. So I might price it to get rid. Roald Dahl Matilda. It's another nice one. Nice condition. A little bit, somebody's turned pages over. Not great that, but that's all right. It's a little bit. I think I could be asking for too much if I went 2 or 250. I'll probably go 225 actually. Now these, I saw these. It's Antonio Fraser, A. Fraser, King Charles II, Part 1 and Part 2. Now, if you look at these, they've not been read at all, and there's very little creasage on the tops. Immaculate spines, no spine bend. I've seen this. I've had my eye on this for myself in the one volume, and I'm torn between taking it up there or keeping it to read myself. Well, that's the danger. I mean, it's too many books, too little time. But it's annoying when you take two parters because invariably somebody will pick part 1 up, but they won't buy part 2, and then part 2's left up there and it never sells in other 2-part things. So what do? I think, yeah, I guess what I could do is I could price them and then do a deal, write a deal, a ticket inside to say, if you buy parts 1 and 2, you can get some money off or something. I think £2.50 all day will bag those, because history books go dearer anyway. So I think £2.50 each isn't a bad one. Peril on the Royal Train, Edward Marston. You can get these quite cheap now in places like the Works or shops like the Works. So I'm reluctant. Well, not reluctant. I think if you price these too high, they won't sell. But I kind of, they all shift when I've got them, and I've had quite a few. You base it on condition. This is nice enough to charge £2.50 because it looks pretty new. If it was a bit more dog-eared, I'd go £2. Jacqueline Wilson, 4 Children and It. I have never read a Jacqueline Wilson in my life, but I know she's popular. You can tell that it's been read, but on the whole, apart from a bit of dust, it's fine. Oh, he says, with some drawing, I'll have to rub that out. It's only pencil. Quick scout through it. There's no pencil in the book. It's just on there. That'll easy come off. It's hardback. I don't know what they go for, but I think a hardback, I can probably get away with charging £3 for that. And then there's one thing that doesn't sell very well. It's biographies. I have tried to shift, God only knows how many different types of biographies, sport biographies, pop star biographies, celebrity biographies, and they just don't shift. But I saw this in fantastic condition. Marilyn Monroe, the biography. I mean, it's probably been read. It's been fingered quite a bit because there's fingerprints on it. But even the charity shop had a go at selling it for £3. Yeah, it's just in cracking condition. £4. I think £5. £5 might be asking a lot. The other people will be charging £5 up there. When I come to price them up tomorrow, I'll see what side of bed I get out of, and that'll dictate whether it's 4 or 5. Right, this is the last one in this £10 for £1 section. Grandma's Magical Story Time. It's kind of nice. There's plenty of words, plenty of nice pictures, and it's the sort of book that a grandma might want to buy for the grandkids. It was £12 originally. I think, and it's relatively thin, so I can afford for it to hang around for a month or two. So I might go £3.50. It might end up doing it £3. I don't know. Best not be greedy. It'll go at £3. So some of the older ones, I've got the list of ones that have sold this month, and some of the books that have hung around for ages have actually sold this month. Right, so that's 10 for £1. I've now got the next bag. So this is the original 20 for £2 that I mentioned on the other video, and I can't remember. It's about 3 weeks since I got them, so I have no idea what's in there. Some grape and raspberry, by order of the Peaky Blinders. I've got two sharp books. Try and get it in the light. Better do one at a time. Doing two. It's like juggling plates. Doing two. Really nice condition. Bernard Cornwell does go. I mean, they don't sell these very much brand new, but I don't. Have they been read? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. No spine bend. Little bit on that one. I think I can charge. I'll probably go £2.50 on those just to see. This one, Crib Phil Rickman. I've got this in an earlier edition, but this was the 20th book of in the £2, 20 for £2. I was struggling on getting a 20th, and it was between this and a few others, and I got it because it's horror, and I'm collecting a bit of horror to either have a horror job lot on eBay, or I might even have a horror shelf 1 month just to see how it goes. But Phil Rickman started off, he appeared to start off doing horror, but then he moved into a kind of paranormal detective. I think he's from Wales, and he wrote a story based in different sections of Wales, and it's a lady paranormal purveyor. I don't think it's a known. Might be. I can't remember. The name Romilly springs to mind, but I could be completely barking up the wrong tree. But anyway, I got it. Not in great condition, but it's the sort of thing that could go if I have a horror collection, where it might not go if it's just on its own. The next book will go, and is in fantastic condition. That's in good. I think I can get away with. I'll go £3 all day with that, and I think that'll go. I got 4 of them in a job lot not so long back, and they all went pretty quickly. This is the Nostradamus Prophecy by Teresa Breslin. Never heard of it, and I don't think the person who bought it had ever heard of it, because I don't think they've read it. It's in nice condition. And it was a you never know kind of book. Because it's relatively unknown, I can't price it too highly, but we'll go £3 and it might go out the door. I'm conscious that it's quite thick, so as I said on the other video, if you watched that or if you haven't, I get charged £3.50 a metre for the shelves that I rent up there. So therefore, thick books that hang around aren't overly cost effective. War with Russia by General Sir Richard Sharef. But it's in all right condition, and I need some history books, and it's sort of, yes, it's current affairs, but there's probably a little bit of Cold War history. I'm finding at the moment that World War One and World War Two stuff doesn't sell as well as it used to. I've got stuff hanging around up there where I'm even contemplating, where I've got 2 history shelves at the moment, I might combine it into one and make that other shelf just for a month or two more general fiction, until I can get another job lot of history books, because I'm starting to run dry on history. So I saw that and I thought, I'll get it. Don't want these books to topple over. Bernard Cornwell, The Last Kingdom. This needs a decent wipe down. God knows where they've. I think they've read it while working in a jam factory. It's not it's not overly sticky, but it's definitely dirty. Yeah, it feels old, but it's The Last Kingdom, and once cleaned up, that'll sell. I can't price it too highly. I'll probably go £2.50 on that, and it'll go. I'm forgetting what I got of these. What? Oh, there's another sharp here. How much does it say? Yeah, I'm gonna price these at £2. I think that's probably £2.25 rather than £2.50. There's a little bit of a spine crease which you can't probably see on the camera. Mr. Galliano's Circus for Enid Blyton. Never heard of it, but like I said on one of the other videos, if you saw them, these particular style of cover, I had these when I was young. So I reckon the 1970s, 1980s. Whoa, 1972. 50 years old, this one. It is somewhat faded. Yeah. These are in severe danger of toppling over. Oh, another sharp. That's nicer one. Not as much of a crease. That's another 250. Secret 7. Puzzle for the Secret 7. I don't recall seeing Secret 7s in this style when I was younger, so it's probably a little bit after me. Yeah, 1995. It's dirty on the edges there, but because it's hardback, £2.50, £3. £3 probably pushing it. Roald Dahl, The Witches, another Roald Dahl. Decent condition. Yeah. Some of these you've got to be careful because kids will have drawn in them, but this is absolutely fine. And that spine's perfect. There's a bit of creasage there, but I can go £2.50 all day on that. James Herriot, Vets Might Fly. I remember my dad having the James Herriot books in paperback. 1977 these. That's nice. That'll go on my rural section, where I've got Wainwright and I've got farming books and I've got the various other types of rural affairs. I might just look up how much that's going for on eBay just in case, because I've not seen those before, those versions. I don't want to sell something overly cheap. That might not be it. S.J. Paris Prophecy. It's got a hell of a crease there. Turned up page. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in that 4 for 40 video that I did, I'm sure there was one S.J. Paris in there because there was some C.J. Sansons, wasn't there? And there was a S.J. Paris as well. Could it have been the same book? I don't know, but I got it because I can take it up. If it's not the same as the other one, I'll take it up with the C.J. Sansons. I've got a feeling this is in better, even with the crease, I think this is in better condition. I mean, I can't go any more than, that's £2. That I can't go any more than any higher. Walking in Britain. Sue Seddon. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I mean, it's not the sort of book that's going to, when you sell it, you're not going to afford an island in the Pacific, but it's the sort of thing where, because it's Sedbergh and it's a walk into, yes, it's a book town, but you get loads of walkers going through. And in fact, the shop doubles up as tourist information. So you get a lot of walkers going in there, getting maps and information. So yeah, that's why I've got a shelf of rural with stuff like Wainwright on it, which it trickles away. Pricing that for £3, that'll go. I mean, again, 10p. Let's just remind ourselves, 10p for all these, 10p each. My treasury of spooky stories, 20 new spine-tingling spooky stories. Yeah, I've already got. Oh, it's nice silver block there. Oh, that's quite nice as well. Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of annuals up there already, so I didn't at the moment. I didn't want to be taking too many more annuals up. And this is, whoa, this'll sell. This will sell. This is a nice book. I mean, it's thin enough so I can afford for it to hang around. I'll price it, give it a bit of a clean because it's a bit dirty there as well, but not overly dirty. I'll have to do it carefully so the colour doesn't rub off. I think I might have a punt at a fiver. It's certainly £4.50, but like I said, 10p. All right, we'll just balance those there. Bruce Dickinson. This won't be going up with me to Sedbergh this time. I might even keep it to give it a read. Might give it a read and then sell it because I'd be interested in giving it a read. I'd probably wait until I did a shelf of biographies. I've got a ton of them, of nice ones as well. So I mean, I've got that Marilyn Monroe one. I've got other ones as well. I've got a really nice Marlon Brando one as well. So I know I've got a Gary Newman, I've got Britney Spears, I've got Boy George, all in really nice tip-top condition. I mean, that's got a bit of a rip in. But yeah, if I have one particular month where I've got quality biographies, it might have a chance of shifting. The problem with biographies is this table's rocking again. Hope you're not getting motion sickness. I think it's because of these books that I've got balancing here. The thing with biographies is it seems to be the case that once a biography gets published, the price then inexorably drops and drops and drops and never recovers. It's always then perennially cheap, no matter what it is. You see very few biographies where they become rarer or the price escalates. It's as if people have an automatic expectation that they don't want to pay very much for them. So therefore, you got to price them accordingly. And like I said on the other video, there's the parrot on your shoulder constantly saying, "Oh, you get £5 for that, you get £6 for that," when really you need to be thinking, right, what do I need to sell it at to get it out the door? The Adventurous Four again by Enid Blyton. That sticker might be a bit more stubborn. This one was printed in 1977, this impression. But yeah, it's a nice one. I don't think I can't charge too much for it. Right, we're back. I don't know whether you've seen this one already. It's either one that you've seen or it's yet another sharp book. Nice condition anyway. £2.50. Got 3 books left. Anne Cleeve's The Raging Storm. I think Anne Cleeves is crime. Yeah, Detective Matthew Venn returns in the next captivating novel by Anne Cleeves. Oh, and the #1 best-selling author and creator of Vera and Shetland. Didn't know that. It's got quite a bit of creasage there. It's popular, so I think I'd probably go 175. I think it's being greedy to try and get more out of it, because it'll hang around. If anything above £2, I think it'll hang around. Next book, 2 left. James Herbert, The Secret of Quickly All. I might keep this for myself because I'm ever so slightly. I mean, I've got most of his stuff in paperback, but as hardbacks come along, I tend to keep them. I've got quite a few now. Well, I say quite a few, probably 4 or 5 in hardback. It'd be nice to get them in hardback. When I was going to Buxton the other week, when I got all those books that I did in the book haul, I'd looked on Facebook Marketplace beforehand to see if anyone was selling anything bargainable or job lottable in the area, and there was somebody selling a ton of really nice James Herbert hardbacks for no money at all. So I contacted them, and they said yeah, but then I can't remember they decided yet. They said yeah, but very quickly anyway, they decided they're not again selling them, which I don't blame them anyway, because if you've got a collection and you love them and you don't need to get rid of them, then why sell them for not very much money? So yeah, final one. It's a big one. Berlin, Anthony Beaver. Very nice condition. Couldn't believe it. Could not believe it when I saw this. Yeah, I mean it's published quite a while ago, so you can't be too greedy. But I'm pretty sure other people would be charging more on their shelves up there. Yeah, it's the first edition, 2002. I didn't realise it was over 20 years old. Yeah, I think I can go a fiver for that all day. And like every single book there, 10 pence. 10 pence. Can't go wrong. That's everything. 30 books for £3. 30 books for £3. It's ridiculous. And as you've seen there, there's probably, of the 30, there's probably a maximum of 3 or 4 duds. And they're not even duds. They're not, I don't think there's anything there that's unsaleable. Those 3 or 4 that might take a couple of months to sell, or I might have to sell at a lower price than I envisage. They'll go. I don't think there's anything particularly difficult there that's going to hang around indefinitely. So yeah, and at 10p each, you can't go wrong. So yeah, there we go. I'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to endure or enjoy another episode, by all means click the subscribe button, and thank you very much. Goodbye.